Alright, so welcome back to another episode in my series. And today it is my opinion on things number 14, and it's about cosmetics and microtransactions in games. And as you can see in front of you, it is a person who is very much greedy and wants to have all the money for himself. I feel like that it's a pretty accurate representation of companies and stuff being a little bit too greedy with, cosmetics, microtransactions and stuff with the pricing and other things. The history of these quote unquote DLCs, I mean, you can probably add downloadable content as long as a part of this one as well, which I wouldn't blame you, but to include that also in some kind of way. I think if done right, and it is done in a way that it's affordable, uh, you know, affordable, good for the consumer, and I'm sorry, and the consumer gets something worth out of it, then sure, DLCs, microtransactions, and cosmetics can be good. But a prime example of now realizing having had so many items and stuff, CS is a perfect example, in my opinion, of a community and a company that is so driven by money that people for years, as an example, okay? I'm gonna take CS2 or CS as an example. Ever since they introduced skins, I feel like it has been a very lucrative market for Valve to make a lot of money, and we know that Valve makes millions upon millions of dollars per year, or every year, I should say, from the Steam market, from cases, skins, capsules, stickers, uh, armory pass, and so on and so forth. This is not me gonna bitch about it, but I'm just gonna give my opinion. I think that cosmetics and skins and stuff should be really easy to obtain, really easy to buy, and be cheap. I don't think skins and stuff in CS should be worth thousands of dollars, because then again, we as a player base, we do not own the IP. We don't own the IP of these skins, these stickers, these name tags, these tools, these charms, agent skins, patches, you name it. Like anything that is owned by Valve is only a temporary ownership for us, basically. EA is also a very big offender with their FIFA points and their hot point and their like Madden microtransactions and stuff, and I feel like it is horrendous how greedy these companies have gone, because as soon as they see that money starts raking in for microtransactions, they get on the back and they hop on it, and they start becoming more predatory with it. And to that, I think it's kind of ridiculous, because people like myself, I don't spend money daily on skins, on points, on packs and such. Most of the time, when I buy items and stuff, I'm trying to sell it for real money to then be able to afford like more important things like food and being able to pay my bills and stuff. And that's why I own 2 knives. I bought another one, but here's the thing. The third knife I have, I will sell that. I would probably end up selling the other 2 knives as well in the future when I need it. Like, I sell my items when I know things are going south. And I sold all of my stuff to buy the Steam Deck because I wanted a Steam Deck. And sure, that is another way for Valve to make more money. It's like buying Steam Decks, buying Steam machines, and this Valve Index. I don't think if they make it anymore, but that's besides the point. But you get the idea. And EA are the same, with their stuff, and like there's so many other companies that do this shit. And you can probably think of like how many companies are doing that. Like, sure, I love goals. It is a good football game, and I can somewhat understand the community's disappointment with adding like real players into the game, but they need to make money somehow. They need to get money somewhere, so people buy these like the real life player packs that they introduce. I think they're called icon packs. Uh, yeah, so they add these icon packs. They add these other packs to essentially do what EA does, but I feel like Goals are doing it in a way that it actually helps them develop the game more than, kind of screw over the community. Even though people have been bashing it because of some person, whatever. But that's also beside the point. Um, the the point I want to make is that we need to um, no one will stop buying cosmetics and microtransactions and stuff in video games. We will do it year after year, no matter what game we play, no matter what we say. We're all gonna do the same stupid mistake of buying microtransactions, and I'm not going to sit here and lie. I am also a part of that issue, but I have not bought anything like expensive in terms of microtransactions in a long time. Sure, I bought like a few coins here and there, a few points and stuff, but it's nothing in like the big amounts. Because frankly, or to be real, I have no motivation of like sitting and open pack, sitting like buy these stuff consistently, because I feel like that is not for me. I want to save my money. I want to spend my money on more important things in life. I want to be able to have um, money so I can survive and stuff. And I'm not saying that because I'm petty or whatever people might think of it. But overall, it is stupid how we allow big companies to just make DLCs, microtransactions, and cosmetics so priced. If there's one thing I wish in gaming is that we should limit the price of DLCs to a certain amount. If it's like a collaboration, then sure, like then you can up the price a bit, but not too much, because sure, the collaboration you're doing with whatever that may be, they need their cut, they need their money, they need their part of the revenue, and then fine. But if it's something that is originally made, that is not AI generated, I know AI and this and that, we'll probably cover that in another video. But I think like original content that is not a collaboration should not be expensive no matter what. But knowing these companies won't listen to the community or to the people probably internally, we will never know when the madness of having expensive microtransactions will end. So for me, sure, I'm still thinking like, should I pre-order the new NHL or should I not? I'm still in that in that discussion with myself, and sure, it might be a dumb decision, but I might pre-order it as a birthday present because my birthday is soon. So I might do that just to give myself something and give myself some kind of birthday present that I would want. And sure, that might be also a thing to add, that maybe pre-ordering games is not the best, but it is what it is. We will all do the stupid mistake and we will all fall for it no matter what. But I hope one day that we can just come to our senses and be like, hey, let's make these companies stop being so predatory. But until then, we will just have to bite the bullet and swallow the bitter pill to just realize that we can't do much other than tell these companies to stop being so predatory, and then they will say sure, but they won't listen. But hey, who am I? I am just a guy speaking on a mic, giving my opinion about things, and yeah. Overall, microtransactions, DLCs, pre-orders, and cosmetics in games are not the greatest thing that ever existed, but it is something we have to live with, and I think it's stupid. So yeah, but we will all do the same thing over and over again, and I'm not gonna hide it. I will do the same thing as well. So yeah, that's it for me. As always, you know the drill. No comments, no likes, no views, whatever. Yada yada yada. And I'm out of here, and I will see you in the next video. Yeah, that's for me. Or that's all for me. Have a good one. I'm out of here. See ya.